can remember it like yesterday, man. March 25th, we shut down and we couldn't enter back into the premises. When do we come back to work? We got to feed our families.
We certainly know that the stay-at-home orders that were enacted early in March had a dramatic impact on the ability for our small business owners to take care of their obligations, to provide services to the citizens of our community.
There was so much we didn't know about this pandemic when it started, but one thing we did know, it was going to disproportionately affect our small businesses. And that's why we wanted to start this grant program to make sure that it didn't hit you harder than it had to.
That's what led us to prioritize $20 million of the federal relief funds and target them to small businesses.
We knew that our small businesses are the backbone of this county. So we wanted to make sure that we got the funds in those hands, but those businesses will be able to survive this pandemic.
Well, the Guilford County Small Business Assistance Grant Program is really intended to target necessary funds to small business owners who have been directly and oftentimes dramatically impacted by the onset of COVID-19.
It's a grant, it's not a loan.
This is something that you don't pay back.
It's not a loan program, this is a grant program. So once these funds are awarded, those funds don't have to be paid back. Certainly we anticipate and expect that business owners use those funds in the way that they were intended.
Because the bills are they're still wanting their money. The rent, the utilities, and that's what, we definitely use it for.
As a small business owner myself, I can relate to the stresses and pressures that come from time to time. We know that as small business owners, you have significant responsibilities, whether it's payroll for your employees, whether it's rent or mortgages, whether it's utilities and other miscellaneous expenses, healthcare expenses. All of those things can be and may have been incredible burdens.
Actually, it was my sister. She owns Weave Doctors here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I told her about it. And at first, it was disbelief. She thought the same way I thought, that it was a loan, something that you would have to pay back. She's like, "Are you pulling my leg?" I said, "No, go on there, fill out the information." So she went and did it. 2.5, 3 days later, she called me and she says, "Rodney, I got the whole 10. And while she was talking to me, her voice was trembling. And I said, "Girl, you all right?" And she was like, "Yeah, I am." But she says, "Rodney, you just don't know." She said, "I did not know where this money was going to come from. I need so much done." She's like, I thought I would have to shut down. And she's like, "I worked so hard for my shop, for my styling shop. And I have people who's counting on me to open my door for them to come in and work."
So we wanted to make sure that the money got to the people who really needed it, because we care about our people here in Guilford County.
Yeah, the primary thing that we want our citizens to know is that Guilford County cares. We care about our citizens and our residents. We care about our businesses, both small, medium, and large. We care, and we want them to know that and to be certain that we've made them a priority in one of the most uncertain and challenging periods of our history.
We just want you to know, whether you're a barber,
or a landscaper,
a mechanic,
a dog groomer,
you work in the smallest of the smallest mom and pop restaurants,
this grant program is designed for you.
We don't know how long it's going to last, but we want you to know that Guilford County is going to be here for you throughout this whole process.
Whether you're a small business owner with 49 or fewer employees, a sole proprietor, or an independent contractor,
we urge you, as a small business here in Guilford County, take the time to apply. Only a few minutes of your time can get you a check in the mail within days.
Guilford County wants to do all that it can to support those small businesses, to give them an opportunity, a lifeline, if you will, so that they can get beyond one of the most uncertain and challenging times in our public health history.
I was able to maintain utilities, my rent, monies that were available. that I don't have to pay back, that actually met a hole that was dug through COVID. And this was actually able to allow me to sustain my life. It was heaven sent, man. I needed it. I think more business owners need it. And we back laughing and joking and can't wait until it get right back to, the way it used to be.